believe that it's important to be yourself. Who believes that? Maybe you've even had an opportunity where you're a little bit nervous. You have maybe an interview. How many of you had to do an interview to be on your student leadership team, or you've had a job interview or something like that? And in that moment, thank you for raising your hand. In that moment where you're a little bit nervous right before you go in, somebody you trust, somebody who cares about you, somebody that you love said, relax, be yourself. Or maybe before that date. Yeah. Just relax. They're gonna love you. Be yourself. Or maybe you've heard from some of these brilliant people like Oscar Wilde, who said to us, I was gonna let you see it. I mean, I can just tell you, since they're not gonna let you see it. I'll just tell you that Oscar Wilde said, you got it? Drew is the man. Will you say thank you to Drew for me? It's saying I'm not on there anymore. There it is. Now you got it. You do that on Monday when everybody else shows up, okay? Be yourself because everyone else is taken. That's kind of clever, Oscar Wilde, right? Oh, it's gonna play this game every time. Or how about be yourself, right? Being yourself is easier than trying to be someone else. True? Right? Yeah? We'll just have to, can we do this one? It's awesome. You see this one? Here's a few more thoughts. yourself. And we all got really excited about that. You were really fired up about that idea of just be yourself, because it's great to know that who you are is okay. And just like the video said, it's okay to make mistakes. You just watched it happen. It's okay to fail. It's a part of life, right? It's exceptionally okay to be weird. But what I want to tell you, and now this is maybe going to change the energy in the room a little bit, is that I believe that that's not enough to just be yourself. Especially when someone said to you, or you decided, I want to be a leader. Or somebody said to you, you're going to be a leader this year. Or maybe your band elected you to a position of leadership. Now you're talking about other people who are counting on you. It's not enough to just be yourself. Now, I'm one person and it's just what I think, and you can throw it out with the garbage next week, or you could throw it out with somebody's breakfast tray tomorrow morning, all right? But as a band director, I want to say to you that you have to be more than just yourself. Unless, of course, who you are includes a whole bunch of other qualities, just like the video included. Are you a person who speaks with honesty? Are you someone that people can count on for always telling the truth? Could you imagine if you strive to actually do all of the good things that lying helps us pretend we already are? Could you imagine if, instead of wasting energy on pretending to protect someone by lying to them, just tell the truth? Imagine how many people could count on you if they knew that when they spoke to you, you were going to be honest with them. It's okay to be yourself if who you are is a person who thinks with sincerity. And if you're consistently honest, your thoughts probably are pretty sincere. Because people who are sincere are very genuine in what they do, right? Are you the person that is going to genuinely help someone else in their band because you care about them being successful? No false pretenses, no self-motivated self-gratification. It's not about me getting praise or being lauded for how awesome I am because I made that 9th grader learn those first 2 sets, because I helped that clarinetist with that phrase. I made sure that that guard member could catch that toss. Yeah, I'm good. It's not that. A person who is sincere, they do it because they genuinely care that that person is successful. Could you imagine if you were that person that people could count on for being sincere because you actually cared about the success of someone else? Are you a person who acts with integrity? Then yeah, be yourself. Integrity or character is what you do when nobody else is watching. You do it just because it's the right thing to do. And acting with integrity, it takes incredible courage. It's courage beyond what most adults believe that you have. Let's be honest. Most of your band directors, most adults in today's society don't think that as a teenager you are brave enough to look at your friend when they're doing something wrong and say, stop it. That is not the right thing to do, especially when you don't have a teacher watching. Are you a person that people can count on to act with integrity? Because with sincerity and honesty and integrity, you do become a person that people can count on. And ultimately, that's what you want as a leader, to be someone that everyone can count on. There are a few other things that I would say. It's important for you to be proud, but not prideful. Prideful people miss out on the wisdom of others because they think that they know more than they actually do. Yeah? You thought about somebody right away. Hopefully it wasn't you. Prideful people are also unwilling to admit that they make mistakes. They miss out on opportunities to grow because they're hiding any of their failures, or they're placing blame on someone else because they want to make sure they just get credit for the good things. And then they miss out on opportunities like this because they already know it all, right? So why would I go to a camp where I'm going to learn anything? But the reality is, we're being honest with ourselves. You have to be knowledgeable, right? Nobody actually wants a section leader that doesn't know what they're doing. You've had those before. For that matter, you've had band directors. Sorry. And it is important to be knowledgeable, but you can't be a know-it-all. And being knowledgeable, it takes time and it takes practice. If you're going to be a student leader, it's important that you invest that time so that you are more prepared than everyone else, so that you know your music better than everyone else. Dr. Tim always says, if you haven't heard this before and you'll get a chance to spend some time with Dr. Tim, he says that you are only worth what you give away. Okay, well that's great. If I know all this, that's awesome. But if you don't know it, right, then you're worth nothing because you have nothing to give. So a leader needs to work hard to increase their knowledge, to be the best at whatever their craft is. Yeah, I see some of you shaking your heads. I think that all of those things that we talked about take a lot of hard work. You want to know the character of a person? I want you, the next time you're in your band room, I want you to think about that. And you might go back and you're getting ready for, let's say for those of you who are in marching band, you go back and you have camp, right? And there are things that need to be done before marching band camp starts. Yes? Yeah, would you agree? Yeah. And so there are going to be people, I want you to notice this, there are going to be people who find out that there is work to be done in the band room, and they are going to turn their sleeves up, and they're going to get right to work. And then there are going to be the people who find out that, hey, we're having a work day in the band room, we need everybody to come in so we can get everything ready, we're going to make copies of drill, we're going to copy the music, and they turn their noses up and walk away, because there's always something else that's way more fun to do than work. And then there's going to be a group of people who don't turn up at all. Right? Yeah. Oops, excuse me. Yeah, and the thing about hard work is that it's not always fun. Right? And it's the stuff that a lot of people don't get credit for. They don't praise you for all these efforts, right? It's the stuff that people don't really want to do. I think it's important that you know, because so many of you are about to embark in the process of, or you've already been a part of being servant leaders, you need to know that when you work hard in silence, it's your success that speaks volumes. It's your success that will make noise for you. If you work really hard and you are nice to people, you're going to do amazing things. Here's another test of character. Are you nice to people when you don't have to be? We should be nice to everyone, but if you're a genuine, sincere leader, are you nice to people when you don't have to be? If you work hard and you're nice to people, you will do amazing things. There are so many incredibly intelligent people in this world. There are so many hugely talented people in this world. If you want to get called back for a gig, or you want to win that job when there is a stack of equally qualified applicants, work hard and be nice to people. I think that you're finding out that it is okay to be yourself. It's inevitable that you're going to be yourself. But the reality is that when there are people counting on you, in order for you to be yourself, you need to make sure that you are any number or all of these other things. Don't stop at just being yourself. Make sure that you are striving to be more than just yourself.